Now loading. Loading. All right. 14, 12 years later. That really threw me for a loop the first time through. But now it's just like, yep, that was a thingamabob 14, 12 years later. Now we've got young NieR Dudo again. Good old Tanjiro from Demon Slayer.
All right, I'm heading out.
We haven't heard him in forever. All right, so I don't know how far we need to get for like things to be different, but I'm probably just gonna like, you know, bum rush through until things are new, relatively.
Better not. I'm probably going hunting.
I think it's really interesting how you're not allowed to use the same name as before. It's like for some reason that name can't be used. It forces you to use a different name.
I'll see you later. Try and get some rest.
Yeah, rest up. All right, I'm out of here. Whee! Oh, yoink! 100 gold. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm level 1, 100 gold. Well, yoink. Yeah, I guess so. Like completely gone from history and memory. So you're not allowed to use that name. For some reason, you can't use that name. But yeah, the Automata anime will be interesting to see. Like, I should have Automata beaten by that point. Is the case. You can use the mailbox to save your progress, so keep your eyes peeled for them. Yeah, can do. But yeah, if you just do that one ending over and over, can you make multiple names blocked? That's a good question, actually. Just do it over and over again until you erase like all the names you can. I'm gonna save into slot 3 now is what I'm gonna do. There we go. Like so, there we go. Also, when I was going through the NieR Reddit, I sometimes do that. Sometimes, I'm not very frequently on Reddit, but sometimes I'll like go to various games Reddits to like browse for memes for my going live notifications and stuff, so I can always include like a new fresh meme with each. And I was going through the NieR Reddit semi-recently, and I saw some post that was talking about, apparently there was some interview in regards to the NieR Automata anime, where it was called like version 1.1 or something like that, and apparently in an interview it was being said like, yeah, the reason for doing that is because the original NieR Automata story was like one designed for being part of a video game, much like NieR Replicant here has evidently been as we've gone through this. So apparently the NieR Automata anime is gonna, you know, still be, you know, NieR Automata obviously, but apparently the story's gonna go a little bit of a different direction to like account for it being something that would be more fitting for an anime rather than a story that's like designed for a video game specifically. Apparently, I just saw that in like a Reddit post, so I don't know if that's like really what's going on or if there is like a version number tacked onto the anime that's in progress. I was just like, you know, browsing through and saw some mention of that, so I don't know if that's all the case, but I saw some mention on the grapevine was the case.
I keep hoping she'll at least get a little
So
better.
there's that.
I don't know. I feel like I'm failing her.
But yeah,
Oh, stop that. You are the finest brother a girl could hope to have.
but yeah, it would be fitting there if, you know, the original game was designed for a story in a video game to, you know, be changing around some things. And it also means that be offering something like fresh for like fans, you know, get, you know, something a little bit
I'm on
new.
my way.
Since you're going to the
I feel like most big questions should have like questions answered because, you know,
trust me.
because otherwise you're just left like unsatisfied. Like for example, like I've beaten Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and there was a lot of neat things about its story, but there's so many like big questions to it that just aren't answered, and it left me feeling really dissatisfied at the end of Xenoblade 3, and still dissatisfied. I mean, maybe it'll be answered with like the DLC that's coming out next year, maybe, but
Popola, this is way too much.
but you know, I felt pretty dissatisfied about that, you know.
Buy some for Yona while you're at it.
Like, if it's just like a little question that doesn't matter all that much, it's like, okay, fine, whatever. But like the big picture things, I feel like should have like some light shit on them, you know? I feel like that.
Thanks,
You know,
Popola.
structure of the story is made specifically for the game. The animated series can't follow that structure. Yeah, because apparently NieR Automata has like a multiple playthroughs and endings thingamabob as well. You know, like you can't really do that in anime, is the case. So,
Think nothing of it. People need
so we
to
shall see how that turns out. We'll cover NieR Automata,
Everyone here
see
wants
what the
to
actual
be
game is like first,
happy.
and then
Hang in there, okay?
we'll freaking see what that anime is like whenever it comes out. All right, I'm out of here. Whee! It's weird having no book. They have multiple endings in Evangelion, really?
Yona,
Huh?
what's she doing here?
Interesting. Hi there.
Yona?
Oh,
Yona, you're supposed to be in bed.
But yeah, I feel like really big picture stuff shouldn't require you to like do research for a thesis worth of material outside of the game just to understand what is even going on.
I'm sorry.
Instead of, you know, without doing that, just have the game be like, yeah, everything worked out the way that it did just because it had to, like Xenoblade 3 feels, for example.
The library had any books
But yeah, at the end of the series, then the movie End of Eva made a different ending.
Yona.
Okay, so it wasn't like within the series, it was like a movie situation thing.
You're gonna be fine. You just need to eat and rest. If you take good care of yourself, you'll get better.
Yeah, everything will be okay.
Think so?
I know so. Anyway,
Yeah,
I've got work
I
to do,
feel like
so
you
I
should
need
be
to
able
head.
to like find it out within the game, I would say. That's what I'd say there. I've never seen Evangelion before, but they ran out of money the first time and it was a bad ending, really.
People say
I
the
mean,
world is dying.
when I was looking up and when I was looking into like the backstory of this, like what the heck were the events that led up to this world being this way and what the heck are replicants and gestalts? When I was looking into that, it felt very much like I needed to be like looking into that on YouTube like I did to understand what the heck was going on, is what it kind of felt like.
My sister
You
is
know.
sick, and my only goal is to ensure that the two of us survive. It's not easy for a pair of kids to live on their own.
Yeah, but we're making do.
But the villagers have been kind to us, and despite everything, somehow I feel like we're gonna be okay. We have to be. There's no other choice.
Cool. Yeah, I once I'm done with this playthrough, also look how tiny my health bar is now. Once I'm done with this playthrough and like I'm done with this stream, I'm probably just gonna immediately look up YouTube videos of like story of NieR Replicant explained, is what I'm probably honestly gonna do like immediately after this, you know, is the case. But you know, I feel like you don't need to have like every little bit of lore intricacy, but I feel like you generally need to at least understand like what's like why things are happening the way that they are. Oh, is the mob vote today? Wait, it's the 14th of October right now. I thought that it was like the 15th is what I thought it was. So we were getting like mutton, right? I think is what we're doing there. Like in my opinion, you should have at least like the big picture stuff like all answered within the game, but like some of the intricacies you can have in like other materials or side quests or stuff that's harder to find. But you know, the main big picture stuff that's like, this is why the world is the way that it is, should would be best ideally answered and stuff, you know. Get over here, you jerk. So, but yeah, Frankie wished they could redo all the other games in this series too. What, like Drakengard ones? Do you mean? If we ever do the Drakengard games on this channel, which maybe, it's probably less likely than it is, but there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Tis possible at least. Then I just changed like that one YouTube playlist from like NieR series to Drake and NieR series. Is what I'd probably do. But yeah, I think it does, because I still felt like very in the dark about like, how the heck did the world become like this? Like throughout all this time. It's why I needed to like look it up on YouTube recently, and now I feel like I understand it better, but like I still don't get it. Also, one of the weird things about this plot is how it's like, oh yes, shades in the sunlight will like evaporate and stuff. Oh, okay, I actually see it now. But you know, I've been confused about that because, you know, I see shades out during the day all the time. But now that I'm looking close, I see that when they step out of the shadow, there's actually like wispy effects coming off of them. Also, I'm now noticing after all these playthroughs that I guess they don't. These guys don't attack you by default. Okay, bye. Do we not have to fight them?
I can't just let him go.
Okay.
I have to protect the village.
Okay, well, I guess this is what we're doing then. Well, I never really did heavy attacks with this weapon because I honestly forgot that it was an option. Bam. Cooler combos than we did like back when there.
No idea.
But yeah, want to look up more after NieR? What, like, you mean Drakengard, or are you just saying like look up more of like the lore here and bigger picture stuff? But yeah, please guys don't vote for the rascal. And from what I am understanding, it seems like the sniffer is the only thing that actually introduces like new items with like rare flowers. The others are just like new things that you can interact with. But the sniffer's a new thing that you can interact with, and new items that would be great for like decorations. So like, you know, that seems like it has the most long-term utility, right? Is the thing. So I would say it's gotta be the sniffer there. Lower and bigger picture. Okay, well, definitely consider it there. That's unfortunate, you know, there if the store supplies are all out. But yeah, what does the mob vote have this time because you didn't know it existed? The sniffer, which is such a bad name. It's some turtle thing that you can like hatch eggs for, and it'll give you like rare, never before seen flowers and stuff. That'll be cool for like decorative stuff. The rascal is some dudo that you can find in mine shafts that you play hide and seek with, like where it hides, and if you find it 3 times, it'll give you an enchanted tool. And then there's like, is it the stone golems that'll like move items around or something like that? I don't know. But the only one that actually adds something new item-wise, like more things to use for decoration blocks and stuff like that, is the sniffer there. So, like, that would be the obvious option, right? Right?
And tell Popolo I said thanks, okay? You got it.
I heard for like the mob vote that you could just like do it from the Minecraft launcher. Can I do a thing right now just for funsies? Let's see here. If I go to my thingamabob, updating Minecraft launcher. But yeah, I mean, the game really goes on quite a bit about like Project Gestalt and Vice being like, I remember everything now, and then you never even get to hear what that like everything is. And it's like, then what's the point of him remembering everything and him declaring that he remembered everything if he doesn't share what that everything is? Like, it's just, you know, it leaves it on like a very unsatisfying cliff there. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a thingamabob here. Do I have display capture 1? Look at this. All right. You can also vote by playing the special carnival map as Bedrock Edition. Vote now. Okay, yeah. Tough Golem, that's what it's called. Thank you for voting, Acoustic Harmonia. Join the community voting for which of these 3 mobs should be the next mob to put into Minecraft. Yeah, so apparently this guy will like hide in a mine shaft, and if you find him 3 times, he gives you an enchanted tool. These guys can like switch between being alive and like stationary and can move items around or display them. And this guy, you like find an egg, hatch it, and then you can use it to like dig up rare exclusive flowers and stuff. So this is the only one that actually adds like new items then, right? And that would be like awesome for decorative stuff if you're getting like cool spicy flowers, right? So in my opinion, I say that this seems like the obvious option. So that's I never had a previously chosen mob. I've never done like a Minecraft mob vote before. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm putting my vote in for. And if I can recommend anybody to vote for anything specifically, that's my case. That's my case there, is that the freaking sniffer, despite having like the worst name ever, is the only one that adds like exclusive stuff. Is the thing there. But yeah, it's like you 4 videos you can watch spoiler free after finishing NieR. That way you can learn stuff without getting spoiled for about it. Okay, I appreciate that. We'll definitely have to check into them afterwards. I'll definitely give it a little bit of a look-see. Like the golem, just because it can be used in an interesting way. Tis an interesting use, but like there's also other ways to transport items though, right? And other ways to display them. So like it's features that we have in other ways. So what do I need to do?
Come back anytime.
So do I need to like get some medicinal herbs there? I don't know what it was that I was supposed to do. Maybe I should have been paying more attention to the dialogue. Yeah, I was getting a medicinal herb. But yeah, your sister teamed up, she voted Sniffer, and you did the golem. We just agreed for not the rascal. It was all that you agreed for there. Want to use it for roleplay purposes? Huh. Intriguing. Hi. We've murderized you 4 times, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there, though. Alright, we're going back to the library. I barely remember anything about the first half at this point. Like, we've done the second half like so many times now that, you know, it feels like first half is like foreign territory now, is what it's like. Alright, but we're gonna be zooming. We're gonna be real good zooming. Alright, I did the thing.
I delivered the mutton.
Yeah, I did it.
Here's your herbs.
There you go.
Great.
There's your weed.
That should help with the food shortage.
Yeah.
And thanks for the herbs, too.
Yeah, you'll be smoking that
That's
later,
all.
I know.
You should hurry back to Yona.
Will do. Wah, big stretch. All right, let's go. Not Harmonia, but Calexos. Wee. Boopity bop. Open the gates. Wait, I gotta do like the Jack Black. Open the gates. Or whatever the heck. Want to save time? You can skip most stuff right now until a certain point. Really? Is there just like some trick, like shortcut thingamabob that you can do that like skips you closer to the new stuff sooner? Is that a, is there like some secret ninjutsu here that can be done? Because like, if so, like I'd gladly do it. But yeah, I don't know what the secret ninjutsu might be. But if there's some super secret strat here, I'd be glad to hear it. Hi!
Welcome home. How'd it go today? Anything exciting?
And if it was exclusively at that one moment that you said and like doing stuff here locks me out of it, I can always reload that save.
I just stayed here all day like you
Is the
told me.
case.
I tried reading books, but I finished all of them.
Well, maybe you should read the book Grimoire Vice.
You should tell me.
Well, Popola told me about a legendary flower called a lunar tear.
Is this the bit where we go to the Lost Shrine looking for a
Silly name.
lunar tear, or we look for something and we find Grimoire Vice?
Finding one will make you
But yeah,
rich beyond your
just giving
wildest
dialogue and
dreams.
cutscenes. Okay, that's the
If I
thing.
ever
I
found
mean,
one, I'd
I
buy so many
generally
pieces
know
of
when the
stuff.
new stuff is. From what I've heard online, I've heard that it's like around the area.
Sure.
So like, we can probably just, you know, be doing this. Is the case. They give you like some files and I read them, but it left me like pretty confused still. All right, next morning. I just felt thoroughly confuzzled. Yeah, I can probably just do that. Because, you know, to be fair, it has already been covered before. So like, we technically don't need to, you know, wait everything out again. Is this faster? I don't know. I looked up like some GDQ speedrun thingamabob and I saw them doing something like this. They also did like some big spin thingamabob. That thing. They like did some weird like combination of things that like made them go ultra speed. It was actually really cool to see. But I don't know how the heck it's done. It's like that or something. It's cool. It's neat. Just like be zooming. Hi.
Hey, Popola.
You need a hand? I'm gonna need to like see some of the dialogue just to remember like what it is I need to do. Little wooden bridge. Team of carpenters working on it, but they were attacked by shades.
The carpenters was seriously.
I'll go take him out.
Yeah, let's go do it. Let's go to the thingamabob. Okay.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah, let's go do this. But yeah, let's just see here. Skip everything until you fight the boss with Kaine. Starting from the boss fight, don't skip anymore. Okay. So just like generally around like the area and stuff happening with Kaine, we'll just like be mad chilling and see what stuff happens, I guess. All right, so how is the super speed done? No, I need to like do a dash between. So like, hold on. Something like that-ish? I don't know. I don't know how the heck it's done, but like it was cool what I was seeing. Let's see here. Practice time. Is it something like this? Whoa, I guess that like homes in. Whoa. What, like the umlauts? I mean, if you have like the alt keys memorized, then it's not too bad. I used to have them all memorized, but I don't anymore. Whoops. Is this something like this? Okay. Oh, this bridge isn't here. Oh my, well. Yeah, this is like so much better in normal mode, it's feeling like. Yeah, the deflect. Oh, it's not even called parrying, it's called deflecting. I've been calling it parrying like this whole playthrough. Whatever, I'm still gonna keep calling it parrying at this point. That's what I'm gonna do. Because like we've come this far now, you know. But yeah. Oh, like that, so not exactly umlauts. I thought you meant just like the 2 dots for umlauts there is what I'm used to. But yeah, still other alt codes. Alt 0233 is, yeah, it can be certainly something. Boobity bop. We just have the alt keys is all we have. We don't actually have like keys that directly say that.
That should
Okay.
take care of the shades for a while.
Okay, well. I don't know exactly how it's done. I don't know if the big spin like speeds you up like anymore. Like it feels like this might even just be the faster thingamabob. But like doing the big spins sometimes is just kind of cool as well. You know? I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting though. 'Tis intriguing. All right, well. I guess like you eventually get like a little bit of a rhythm for it. Is what you kind of do. Okay, well maybe I shouldn't have done that last one there. I don't know. Kind of interesting movement options, I guess. It's kind of intriguing. All right, well. I'm getting a little bit too crazy with it now. I can't control that anymore. I've lost control. All right, well, I took care of the shades.
You're back.
Yep.
Did everything go?
Yeah, everything's a-okay.
I know it. Oh, here.
Wow.
Go buy some
Also,
gas for
what the heck is up with like, so I'm led to believe that like the replicants have existed for like the past 1400-ish years, something like that. But they still age normally, considering in like the 5-year time skip, we go from like a young lad to a young man. So like, what the heck is up with that then? I'm very confused about that. It's occurred to me. But yeah, to do it perfectly, there are specific steps to do it consistent. Step 1, don't have a life. Okay. So it's one of those kinds of things. So like the fastest beginner way is probably just rolling in like the regular attack, most likely.
about the outside world.
You mean outside the village?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Thank
But we're gonna go to the Lost Shrine and find Grimoire Weiss and stuff. One of my favorite companions in a video game, quite frankly, after this. I love Weiss. I think that he was probably my favorite character in this story. Honestly, he was great. It's fantastic. So like, I don't know, this is probably just like the safest bet for now. Because yeah, this feels faster than what I was doing before. Is the thing. Yeah, just keep on saving. Whoa. No. No, back out. Get on out of here. Just do, whoops, this for now. All right, in we go. All right, we're gonna have like a little bit of a discussion over here. Or not.
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Or wait, is it like Yona went to the Lost Shrine and that's why we go to the Lost Shrine? I think. I had a question? I think I was just doing a rhetorical question of like, is this faster than what I was doing before? And I think that it is because I don't know how to properly do the fancier version. Is the thing. Hello, Stone Sloth. How's it going today? Welcome to a brand new playthrough of this game where we're almost done. Almost. We're getting there. It's so weird. Something about the age of, oh, the thingamabob where it's like, haven't the replicants been around for like the past like 1400-ish years? Something like that. But
I'd better go ask Popo.
the replicants are like still kind of aging normally, considering in the 5-year time skip we go from like this young lad to like an older adult. So like this replicant here that we are couldn't have existed for like the past 1400 years and only just started aging during the events of this, or how the heck do things work? I wonder.
Hey, Popo, you have any idea?
Yeah, she's gonzo. She's going to go get lunar tears.
Yesterday,
And then we go to the Lost Shrine, I think.
Got it.
Yeah, we go to the Lost Shrine. I was gonna check that other room while I was here. See if the boss trophies are there. Probably not.